Hi everyone! Welcome back to our Let's Trip It channel. While most of you are probably planning vacation to Paradise Island.
But wait, we forgot something, my love.
Happy New
Year's,
Year!
everyone!
We wish you a lot of travels in 2026,
A lot of safe travel,
great discoveries.
because there's a lot to be discovered. And my love, speaking of that,
Yes,
what are we talking about today?
we're talking about our next destination.
What is our next destination, my love?
Our next destination is a beautiful country. Well, not very safe, but it's my home country.
We're going back to
Ukraine!
So, as you guys can imagine, it's a going back home trip for her. But
Yes,
it's,
I am very, very
yeah,
excited.
yeah, she is, and I understand it. After so long out of your own country, going back is something exciting, and I
Yeah,
get
like
it.
2 years.
But for me, it's a bit of a stressful trip.
It's gonna be alright. I will protect you.
I can't wait for you to protect me.
Don't worry.
I know you will.
Yes.
Strong woman, strong will.
Yes. So let's start. Let's start our first planification video. So first of all, we would like to discuss rules and regulations entering Ukraine. As you can see, we opened the Canadian government website, IRCC. All the links gonna be below the video, so you can come check it out for more information.
First thing you see when you open the page is avoid all travel. Because, of course, right now Ukraine is a war zone. So it's not recommended to go there. But if, like us, you have or decide to go anyway, there's a few things you need to know. Basically, the first things, valid passport that is going to be good for at least 3 months after your return to your home country. You're going to need enough funds in your bank account to sustain yourself for food and accommodation and ticket to come back to your home country. Also, you're going to need a special insurance because Ukraine is a war zone right now. So you're going to need this protection in your backpack.
Yeah, and if you're a foreigner, you're eligible to stay in Ukraine up to 90 days.
Without visa.
Yes, after you will need to apply for a visa.
Exactly. So, like it's not risk free, but I think.
I just want to show you
Yeah.
the
Sorry.
map. So the map is fully red. It's because the strikes, the launching missiles.
So you're gonna need what, my love?
You're gonna need to download the map with the red alarm to receive notification on your phone telling you to proceed to the shelter. Also, there is another app that is showing you the map of shelters. No matter where you are, they're gonna find you the one nearby so you know where to go.
Yep. So, for any more information, your home country page should provide you with all necessary information.
If you didn't know, because a lot of people here, they ask me, like, oh my god, what, there is no flights? No. The sky been closed in Ukraine since, you can see it right here, yeah.
Yeah.
Since 2022-24 of February. So there's no airlines coming to Ukraine. That is why we're making this video, because it's tricky. It's not as easy as just go on Air France and book a ticket. No, you have to plan your journey.
Yeah. And there's a lot to plan because there's gonna be several transportation ways, train or bus or car or taxis. There's many way, but we're gonna show you guys the way we decided to take to get there safely.
Second very important topic is transportation.
Yeah, we are leaving from
Quebec,
Montreal. So for us, it's gonna be, as you see on the screen, Montreal, Yule, and we're gonna go to
Paris, France.
Paris.
Yeah, there is none low costers in Canada, unfortunately. So it's a very great discovery, this French bee. Apparently they were on the market before. For a couple of years they were gone and now they came back again. They have great prices, especially if you have to go to France. It's the baby of Air France. They don't have an online application that you can download, but they have a website. This is what I'm using right now. So this price, 673, is for two adults. And what we are thinking to do, we're gonna take one light one, because you see, nothing is included basically. This is the big minus of a low coaster, that the only thing you have is your seat and the permission to be on the plane.
Exactly. No food, no
Nothing,
services,
nothing.
nothing had it. The base.
Yeah, you have to be ready. If you pay the minimum, you get the minimum. So we're gonna get one with a hot meal, not to starve. I'm just kidding. I don't like to eat on the aircraft.
No, it's more
Anyways.
about the luggage. So we're gonna come there with one luggage and probably come back with two luggage.
Yeah, we're gonna figure it out. Anyway, so the price is very good for two adults, and it's always leaving at night. So we are arriving in the morning. So we're gonna have a full day in Paris. And my baby have never been to Paris.
Yeah, so I'm gonna have my first experience in Paris. Once we'll be in Paris, what's happening next?
So once we are in Paris, we're gonna rent.
It's a hotel. It's close to Orly, so we don't have to travel.
It's a hotel.
It's a hotel. It's called Superior Hotel. Uh-huh. It has a pretty good rating. It's close to the airport. Our luggage gonna be safe for the day, and we're gonna even have the breakfast included in there. What do you think about that?
I think that we're not gonna have time to have breakfast because our flight is early in the morning.
I'm so sorry, my love. We're not gonna have the time to take the breakfast, especially in Paris with le croissant and le café.
I wanted to show this app. It calls Hopper. I also recently discovered about it. It shows you all cheapest price for flights and the hotels. They have an app. We're gonna also leave the link below the video. It's very, very useful. And so here is already the search we made from Paris to Budapest, because this is our next stop, let's say, on the way to get to Ukraine. Don't forget where we're going. Let me explain a little why we chose Budapest as our next destination before going to Kyiv. So basically, there are three options, three ways to get into Ukraine, all of them by land.
Mm-hmm.
So it's the train, bus, and the car. You can rent a car if you want to. We chose train because from our point of view, it's the most comfortable one. We can actually rest.
A lot less stress too, because I know like our car usually would have been my favorite way, but 13 hour on the road, unknown road going into a war zone, kind of too much for me. So we decided to go with the more relaxing way, the train.
Yeah, and the bus is a bit complicated because it also takes a while. Plus, when you are crossing the border, you have to get out of the bus, and if it's cold or raining, it's not very well equipped around. So we prefer train. So this is why we're coming to Budapest. We're gonna fly with Wizz Air. Gonna arrive there around 11:20. It costs 40 euros per person, so in Canadian dollars it's
60 $65 per person.
60 something like this. But we're gonna take one regular and one more advanced because we need the luggage.
Mm-hmm.
So it's gonna be around 60 euros, approximately 100 Canadian dollars. Yeah, so we're arriving in the morning, and train leaves around 10 p.m. at night. So we're gonna have the whole day. Yeah. For the next step, we found the storage room because it's not very cool to walk around the city with your luggage.
We found this app which is called Stasher, and they map all of the place where you can go and put your luggage in storage for the 1 day, 2 day, the time you want. For us, it's gonna be a few hours. It's around 3 to 5 euros per bag per day. So let's say within 15 euros for the day for both of us, we're gonna have a place to stash our luggage in a safe place.
Yeah, it's very cheap actually, right? What you said, 5 euros?
5 euros per bag, yeah.
So our next step is taking a train. This is where it gets tricky. I was able to access this information because I have a special application that calls Dia. It's an electronic wallet where you keep all of your documents in Ukraine, passport, birth certificate, and etc. But I am not sure if foreigners can access it. And to be able to buy tickets from this website, you need a Ukrainian wife.
Thankfully, I got that.
So you can take a look. This is prices are in hryvnias. If we convert to Canadian dollars, let's say we choose the most luxurious seat there are on train. Of course, printing tickets is mandatory, if you can see.
You need the paper version. There's no app, no nothing.
No,
So you need a
And
paper.
if you don't have it, but you have an electronic version, they still might refuse you from entering the train. So you can see that only one place is available. This is the suite where two sleeping beds. So you're gonna be sharing your coupe with someone else. You can see the price, 4,554 hryvnias. If we say for two person, 296 Canadian dollars. The perfect.
One thing we didn't. How long is the train to get from Budapest to Kyiv?
Around 20 hours.
Around
But
20 hours. Can you imagine?
Because it's included the border control, and it might take a while.
Yeah, I understand, but still, to me, 20 hours in a train is something pretty crazy.
Yeah, and here you can check the coupe. Coupe contains 4 people per cabin, yeah. So the one up, it's the higher shelves, and the one down, bottom.
Bunk bed, yeah.
Bunk bed, yeah. So this is a sleeping train. Yeah, so little summary. Train from Budapest to Kyiv. It goes from the central train station once a day. I think each day at night. It takes 20 hours to get there. Depends on their border control time. You can sleep there. No one's gonna feed you there. The ticket doesn't include food. You have to bring your own food with you, your own beverages. What they might provide is the tea, but it's not for free. You have to pay for it. Everything that you gonna get there is extra.
Okay, next step. Once you're in Kyiv, of course you're gonna need food.
The fuel.
The fuel for the body and soul. So what we did is we went on a supermarket website that she knows because I have no clue what is all of
Novus.
this. Novus is apparently a very good supermarket. 2 days.
Well, it's like necessities. There is also toilet paper, some soap, just
some
vital things.
Yeah, cheese, eggs, butter, some vegetables, some meat, a little bit of everything, some
Pasta,
snacks.
oil, yeah. We also add some meat, actual 2 types of meat.
This is the amount down here. It's 1,866
It's in hryvnias.
hryvnias. So chill. This amount, if you convert it to Canadian, is around $60 Canadian. So very, very, very cheap compared to everything we buy here in Canada. So that was a big release for me, Melo.
It was a big release for you, but it was a bit shock for me because even seeing these prices, they're more expensive than from what I used to see when I was living there.
But it makes sense too because everything happening there, price of everything is gonna go up, of course. We are there. We're gonna also encourage local businesses. That includes restaurants. So we're gonna go to the Milk Bar.
My favorite.
Their favorite place. I don't know nothing about this place. So as you can see, we went and checked a little bit. They have the national dish, the borscht.
The borscht, yeah. Look.
Ooh.
You have to try this if you go to Ukraine.
I tasted that once you made it for me. It was honestly fantastic. So that's
in Milk Bar, they're the best.
And
anyway, so we opened it just to see the price range. Yeah.
So as you can see, you can have a meal for around, let's say, with everything included, 1,000 hryvnias for both of us. So I would say something like 30.
$30.
With is there a pourboire? Is there tips in Ukraine?
Not included. You're allowed to
It's
decide
you
yourself.
decide if you give or not. Okay, so let's say around $40 for both of us, and we have the amazing meal with national food.
Yeah, and here, if you want a little bit exotic food, also obviously we have a lot of nice restaurants in Ukraine with delicious food. Honestly, I don't know how is it possible, but the best sushi I've ever eaten in my life, it's in Ukraine. Always in Ukraine. First,
Babe,
they're huge. They're like
have you
this.
been to Japan?
No.
Okay, that's why.
So let's summarize all the
Expense?
expenses.
Yeah.
What is the budget for our trip, including everything?
So we're talking about transportation from Montreal to Paris, from Paris to Budapest, from Budapest to Kyiv, uh, accommodation for sleep in Paris, and for luggage stashing in Budapest. Uh,
Just a little remark. We have an apartment in Kiev, so we don't have to rent Airbnb or a hotel.
yeah, it's a good thing to say there.
But the average price for the hotel or Airbnb in Ukraine would vary between 50 to, it can go very high, but you can find a decent apartment for $50 Canadian dollars
Per day.
per day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if we summarize everything we're gonna need, including transportation, food, accommodation, everything, we're talking of a trip for the both of us that's gonna come out to between 3,000 to 3,500.
Yeah, this budget is comfortable for all the, it's covering all the tickets, all the transport once we're gonna be in Ukraine. So it's the public transportation. It's very cheap in Ukraine.
Eight
Eight
hryvnias.
hryvnias.
So which is what, 50 cents?
Maybe
It's
50
cheap.
cents.
It's very,
or
very
like, or
cheap.
like
So
even less,
transportation,
20 cents.
transportation once you're there, not really a problem. Also,
Food is also not a problem.
we included food in Ukraine, but we also in this price add the food in Paris and some food in Budapest too, because we'll need to eat all.
We're gonna need a lot of food for the train.
Yeah, for the 20 hours train ride. Okay, guys, so that sums up our trip to Ukraine. I hope it was interesting to you. Really appreciate your presence and your implication in this channel. If you have any suggestion or comments about the actual video, let us know in the comments. If you think we missed something or spent too much time on something,
Or maybe we didn't say something that was very important.
also let us know. We always want to improve, and this is both for you and for us.
We are learning.
Yeah, so on this, we're gonna tell you one more time, Happy New Year, and
let's
let's trip
trip it!
it!